Hey everybody, this is Brett, and this is just an unplanned live thing, and I really don't know what I'm going to say, to be honest. I just kind of, I'm up here in this cabin all by myself, dogs sleeping in the corner over there, and so I just need somebody to talk to. So here we go. Here we go. I got 2 viewers. Nice. Who goes there? I'm drinking some walnut whole tea. Now, I made a video a long time ago entitled Tea That Kills Parasites. Anybody remember that one? But coffee that kills parasites, because it's black. Okay, it's black and it looks like coffee. Can you see that? And so, yeah, coffee that kills parasites. And somebody watched it and wrote something like, "You're an idiot." When it comes to coffee, people are really addicted. And so if I don't give them something like that they think is really valuable, they'll make some kind of a personal nasty comment like that. What can I do? What can I do? Anyways, who's out there? Who goes there? Like my cup. It's my good old cup. Oh, man. Now we're down to 1 viewer. Here I sit, all broken-hearted. Let's see. Check that out. So what are you guys doing out there? Like, talk to me, y'all. Talk to me. I'm all lonely and just hanging out myself. There's Diana. Hello, Diana. Good to hear from you. How are things out there in Missouri? Hello, James. It was a little late to do S Live Shoe. How are you? I am fine. I am just dandy. I was just replying to a bunch of comments that I hadn't replied to for a while. I do, like, every couple of weeks, I'll get on there and reply to everyone that's made a comment if I didn't do it already. So, yeah. South Dakota. South Dakota, Israel. How's things out there? I'll bet it's really cold. That's where I get my millet hulls. South Dakota. But, so I was just replying to people asking them if they would use my Amazon affiliate link. I'm going to try and build that up so that I've got a little bit of an income coming in from that. You never know. I might actually be able to take a vacation and go somewhere someday. If I can get going with that. There's Archangel Michael. That's a tongue twister. So did you guys have a good weekend? Did anybody do anything interesting? I just got, I went through a cleansing cycle, and then I felt pretty decent on Friday, and so I went out to the open mic, the local open mic, and I caught a cold. And yesterday I started sneezing in the morning and runny nose, watering nose, and just gunk coming out of there, sinuses, and I knew that I had caught a cold from somebody at the gathering. Don't you hate that? It's kind of like, you would think that people would think, but I guess they were lonely and needed to go out. And that's kind of how it is around here if you're just home, And they actually call it Cabin Fever University. That's what we go to. Did you sing? Yes, I did. I did. I sang the Underdog song, and I sang Nights in White Satin. from the Moody Blues. On fall prevention. Are you older, James? Are you prone to falling? Like our former president Jimmy Carter recently fell and injured himself. I hope he's going to be doing better because he's a really good person. And it's so inspiring to see him every year going to the building thing, the Habitat for Humanity. Just love that. You see this guy, he's like 95 now. He's the oldest president to have ever lived. At 95 is the oldest president ever. And yeah, it's just a wonder that he only went one term, you know. But good old Jimmy Carter. 60, you're 60. Okay, well, you know, I'll tell you, James, that when you condition your body, when you work on your body and you work on your diet and lifestyle, all those things are the best things to keep you from getting injured, sick, any kind of a trouble. It's really just a matter of like everything else. If you need to cut your fingernails, well, you need to take a few minutes and actually do that. And most people don't really take the time to work on their bodies when they get into pain. And I've got a video that I just created a few minutes ago talking about spinal massage and how important that is. And I'll upload it tomorrow. And I hope that you enjoy it. But yes, they agree. So yeah, massaging your legs. And I use the Lana rollers from my friend PJ. You can buy another, like a plastic kind of a roller, a cheaper model of sorts on Amazon. If you do buy something on Amazon, everybody, please use that link. Here, I'll put another one on there. I can generate links for you to use that are affiliate links for my Amazon account. And anytime that you go and you click on that and buy something on Amazon, they'll give me like 2 to 6% usually, somewhere in there of your purchase. And it will add up over time. Eventually, I'll be making maybe enough to occasionally take a vacation. How would that be? I could actually go to another country in the world. The only place I've ever been to is Tijuana. And I used to go down to get some dental work in a little town just on the border of New Mexico. I can't remember it. Just south of Columbus. But here. Hey, how come that's not working? Anyways, it looks like it's not going to allow me to do that, to put a link to Amazon on this live video. Anyways, if you go to that video where it says how you can help me, blah, 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 2 videos ago, I'd really appreciate it if you'd buy stuff through my link. But let's see. Oh, thank you, Grace. Thank you. So, are you in Ecuador, Grace? I have a Facebook group that I'm a member of in Ecuador, Vilcabamba, Ecuador. And they're kind of like crazy expats, you know? So what part of Ecuador are you in, Grace? Are you familiar with Vilcabamba? It's like a new agey little kind of a crazy place with really, really good weather that stays between 60 and 80 all the time. So anyways, so the video tomorrow is just about taking care of your spine, and I show you a little depiction of all the acupressure points along the spine and why it's so important to stimulate the musculature and the spinal vertebrae often. I do it every single day. And there's two tools that I use, the TheraCane and the wood roller. But there are all kinds of things that are really important, like the thing that people do a lot of that gets them into a bad postural place is that when you're working, even if you're just reading a book, you're always looking like this. You always look like this. You're always slumped over. When you're doing dishes or whatever you're doing, and people don't do the opposite exercises to get themselves back. They're always like this, slumped over. And because you're always slumped over, it's really important to do the opposite exercises, like a stretch like that, or like the wood rollers that I sell that roll directly on this place where you get a curvature or a dowager's hump back there. Fart, 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 fart on the trot, and drop a doo-das duke on the poop deck. Wow, I have never heard that, Hilly. I live in Guayaquil. Guayaquil. Is that is that a big? That's not a big city, is it? Anyways, yes, I am here, and I was just lonely. And one of the nice things about being a YouTuber is that I can just come on here now and go live and chat with people. I mean, I didn't have really any kind of a subject to talk about tonight. I was just wanting to gab. My Facebook friends, sometimes some of them will talk to me live on the FaceTime. And you can friend me on Facebook if you, but only if you're like not a Trump supporter. I don't want to friend any Trump supporters. And only if you really like me and you want to chat on Facebook. I'll give you a link. Hopefully it'll allow me to. Control C. Try that. Ah! That one worked. So yeah, if you would like to be my Facebook friend and you're not one already, click that and we'll hook it up. So let's see. What is new? What is new? Oh, I am now going to try to save money by getting boxes that have already been used and using recycled boxes to ship my products. Now, I've done that before, and before, like years and years ago, I had to fish the boxes out of the recycling bin, which was not easy. But this time, it was really simple. We have this local email list of people. There's thousands of people on it. And I just put out an ad that said, hey, I need some used boxes. And I had all kinds of replies. And today, I got a whole bunch of them. And I got a bunch of used boxes, and I'm also going to buy some that people had purchased that they're not going to use now, and they're like new. And so I'm going to save a lot of money doing that, and that's kind of my goal here. There are different ways that I'm going to be able to, live my lifestyle as these new things that I'm doing, and one of them is by really cutting down on expenses. And I think that it's entirely possible to live a life, even here in the US, if you really know how to take care of yourself and you really work a lot on having discipline in regards to being in the now and just doing things one at a time. And if you get into what I'm really working hard on is getting into a state of mind where I'm satisfied with simple things. Everybody knows the song, Can't Get No Satisfaction. Is that the title? Anyways. I can't get no, da-da-da. I can't get no satisfaction, right? So everyone's felt that. Everyone has felt that feeling like, man, I just can't get no satisfaction. And in this world where we have the internet and we can see all these people doing all these fun and crazy things, people making a lot of money doing this, or they're jumping out of airplanes, or they're sitting on a beach in Puerto Rico or whatever. The goal for me is to be happy and satisfied in just a simple state of being, just us doing simple things. Because really, when you get up and you don't have any food prepped in the fridge, what do you have to do? I've shown you many times that what I do is I usually start making some soup. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow morning. I'll be making soup of the day, soup du jour, and I'll make it in a slow cooker. I'll chop up a bunch of vegetables. I'll put a bunch of various spicy elements in it and make something really yummy. It won't be anything particularly extravagant or exciting. And then maybe I'll bake some root vegetables or some seeds, some squash seeds, something like that. And then if I need some grain, I'll make a non-glutinous grain dish in another slow cooker, and beans. I also might make a raw food dish that I massage. Have you guys ever seen me massage food? It breaks it down and helps it to be more digestible. I very well might do that in the morning. Why do you always block people who share an opinion and block them if it's against your beliefs? Because I just blocked some people a little while ago. Someone said that I was an idiot, and I'm like, block. I don't even reply to somebody like that. If they can't see the benefits of what I'm trying to teach, and then they make some kind of a nasty comment like that, then I just block them. I don't have time or a desire to put up with people that suck. Basically, there's a lot of people in this world, for whatever reason, that I consider to be sucky. And so I just, thank you, Grace. So is sucky a word in the English language? It is now. So I've been a YouTuber for 10 years now, almost 11. On January the 1st, it'll be 11 years. And that's pretty old for a YouTuber. And I have learned that if I allow someone to stay, should they stay or should they go? If I allow somebody that's on the brink of being really annoying or obnoxious or whatever, and I allow them to stay, then I have to put up with them a lot more in the future on other videos. And I've learned this many, many, many times. And so I don't even flinch other than to take that finger and block them. And, I'm somewhat lenient with people, but not very, in all honesty. And some people would consider that to be like communistic. And I have lots of videos about, if you want to look up the videos where I'm telling you all this exact same stuff, just go to my homepage. If you want to look up any kind of video, you'll see a little magnifying glass just like there is on every single website on their homepage. You'll see a little magnifying glass and a search box, and you can search up any kind of a video that you want to search. Just search for block. Look up block. And then you'll see 3 or 4 videos where I'm explaining why I block people. Mostly because I think that a lot of people suck. And I don't want to have to deal with them. It's a very simple concept. Very simple. But, yeah. So like Rory, if you keep bugging me, you'll get blocked for asking that question. Because see, this is not China. This is YouTube. And the rules with YouTube are that if it's your channel, you have the option of blocking anybody that you want to for any reason. Those are the rules that YouTube made up. And like, I try to stick with the rules, the various rules. Like, they tell me that I can't do this or I can't do that and da 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 da. And so I do that. I stick with the YouTube rules. But I also have options. I have options that they've given to me. And man, that's one of the best ones. Being able to just block people because they're like, whatever. I just like, I'm sick of them. So now you can, Rory, if you want, you can have your own channel and you can build up your subscribers and you can do the exact same thing. It's your option. It's anybody's that has a channel on YouTube. It's their option to do that. And that's why I do it. Because another thing I'll tell you, like, I'll go deeper into that. I'm really, really intolerant of people. I'm really, like, I have put up with enough sickness and enough pain and enough bull from people that I really am not going to, like, I'll just cut them off in 1 second because I don't want to deal with it anymore. I'm only going to be around for so long. So that's the end of that subject. Yeah, the priority mailboxes are generally too small for me, but I'm aware of that and thank you. You know what? This walnut hull tea actually tastes pretty good. I don't mind it. I kind of like it, and it does work for parasites. It does work. And if you drink it every day, it's likely that you'll get abdominal sickness, you know, like stomach sickness or diarrhea. And most people have parasites, whether they be microscopic parasites or big long worms. And anyway, so I just, to add one more thing, I think I'm a nice person. And I think I'm very moderate, you know, very moderate. Sometimes I can be a smart ass. Yeah. Do you guys think I'm a smart ass? Anyways, walnut hull tea. Yeah. There. There. Okay. So does anybody else have any questions now that Rory's out of here? You guys want to hear a song? You guys tell me a song and I'll sing it. Give me a song. Give me a song. If I know the tune and the melody. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Do you know of a song that you'd like me to sing, Grace, from Ecuador? Because I'll find it on the internet and I'll belt one loose for you. In honor of Rory that's now been blocked. I warned him. Angel Eyes. Angel Eyes. Is that a song? I don't know if I even know that one. Maybe I do. Angel Eyes. Ella Fitzgerald. I don't think I know that. I don't think I know that one. You know, Bernard Jensen, the famous iridologist and colon cleansing teacher, he was big on the eyes and the condition of the eyes. And anybody that teaches health videos knows who Bernard Jensen is. Dr. Bernard Jensen. And I've told you the little story about how he went with a doctor to a man's house that was violently ill. And they got him to do an enema by a weird means. And within an hour, the man was up and raring to go. It's one of the little stories that I read in a Bernard Jensen book, the Better Bowel Care, the Better Bowel Care book. It's a classic. It's a classic book, and you know, people in this country really need to know how to do enemas. And I didn't learn how to do them for, like, when I started my health gig in the early 90s, I didn't actually start doing them till like 2000. And man, it wasn't a mistake. It was just that I didn't know about doing enemas, or I'd have been a lot better off, because many of those years I was just really sick from the first 6 months. I quit the worst of processed foods, sugar. And that was just hell, serious hell. But have you dealt with piriformis syndrome? Yes, I deal with it regularly. And what I do is I get out my leather softball and I lay on the floor and I turn to the side, clear to the side, to get to the piriformis. Because the piriformis is kind of on the side of your glutes. It's under and on the side. And that will get sore regularly because I sleep on my side mostly. But when you work on the piriformis, you also really need to work on the other side things, like the IT band and the perineal major and minor. And the shindig massage tool is really the specific tool that I've developed and make by hand to work on your lower outer leg muscles. And those really are connected all the way up and to your piriformis and your obliques. It's all connected. People will think that this is something that I had to learn over a long period of time, that the muscles are connected and you can't just address where it hurts and expect that to be good, because that won't work. You've got to and the way that I was able to figure that out largely was not just from owning the book Anatomy Trains and going through that, but also because I would work on one muscle and then I'd feel pain in an adjacent muscle, and then I'd have to work on that, and sometimes then I'd feel pain in another muscle adjacent to that. And so, yes, you have to massage the muscles that are all going in a line, because if you've got pain in your neck here, then it's gonna, all these muscles down your arm on the top are going to be also causing that tension and pain. So blind guy sings it. Blind guy sings it. I don't know that one. Angel Eyes. Who's the blind guy? Here's one by Angel Eyes, or by ABBA. Angel, by ABBA. Remember ABBA? They're like an Australian band. Have I written stories? You know, I was thinking about writing some stories, and I get these ideas coming into my head about, you know, things that I think will be impactful and kind of open people's eyes about things. because that's really kind of my agenda, you know, to get people to start to think. And love is in the air. Love is in the air. I really don't know that one. So, do you guys think that I'm looking healthier? Did y'all use the Amazon link and add that as a favorite on your browser so that I'll get a little cut of your purchases? I'd really appreciate it if you'd do that. 2 videos ago, I made that video how you can help me, you know, financially, whatever. And that would be awesome. Okay. I can always sing that. I think I can sing that without looking at the lyrics. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wires, I can hear you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman is still on the line. I think I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. But if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman, na 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 na, is still on the line. I think I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows, that stretch down south won't ever stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman, na 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 na, is still on the line, na 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 na. Na 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 na. That part where it goes, that was created by the guy that wrote all Glenn Campbell's songs. And that's just the kind of thing that makes a song great, you know? A mimicking by an instrument to create a mood and an energy. So cool. That's one of the classic, one of the best songs ever. Good night, Hilly. Good night. Thank you, Diana. Thank you. Well, I should probably get to bed. If anybody wants to buy a pillow or something and they think they can't really afford it and they want to get a discount coupon, just email me, Brett@brettsnaturalhealth.com. I'll make you up a coupon code and send it back to you. I really appreciate everybody. Hope that you're well.